Now, from the downtown of Northwest Arkansas, in Uptown Rogers, with weather from Bentonville to Fayetteville, Fort Smith, and beyond, here's Oz weather meteorologist, Garrett Lewis.
You are looking live. This is out towards Clarksville near Coal Hill. Hey, we have some rain in the area, scattered showers and storms out there. Many of you maybe not seeing that rainfall. The rain's not everywhere. The best chances are in and around the vicinity of that front, which is stalled out right around I-40. But you can see how some of those showers are out there, out around Clarksville. So what happens next for us? Well, what we're looking at is another chance of showers coming up tonight and tomorrow. And really, I think those afternoon pop-up showers, I don't think they're going to go anywhere. We're going to be dealing with that stuff here for the next couple of days. July 4th is trending hot. I know it's summer, right? But it's really hot. Like normally this time of year, we're dealing with around 90. We're going to be dealing with around 100 degrees heading into July 4th. And temperatures may back down with another front coming up on Friday. There's also a hurricane to talk about that we can look at as well. So let's get right to it. Let's talk radar first. You guys in Clarksville, man, you got some showers going on, huh? That was the rainfall you just saw a moment ago. Here's a closer look at it. Ozark, boy, we're getting some rain, aren't we? Good grief. Look at this. You got these showers right there around Webb City. We'll look at street level mapping here in just a second. Those showers extend back to the west, just west of Whitaker Village and east of Mulberry. There's generally tracking southeast, so there's not a whole lot in the greater Fort Smith area at the moment, although looks like it could have a little bit of sprinkles here and there. Check out the outflow boundary that's moving through. See that little line? That's probably going to touch off more showers and even some thunderstorms around Boonville and Charleston here in the next couple of hours. And in the foothill of the Ozarks, we're looking at some rainfall out there around Salis and Ozone. Looks like we had a shower there on I-40 as well, right near Greenland, perhaps. Let's back this up. This one moved through near Greenland and West Fork just a moment ago. Some heavy torrential rainfall with this tropical air mass that's in place. It does the rain rates are going to be pretty high with any showers that are out there. So let's take a look at what's actually causing this. We talked about that boundary. So it's draped over the area now. It gets pushed to the south. I actually skipped ahead here till 1 in the morning tonight. What I wanted to show you was how that front's going to lift back to the north as a warm front, and we'll have some spotty showers after midnight, even a rumble of thunder. The severe weather risk with all of this is very low. That's great news. We'll have some gusty winds, but the severe risk is really low for us. Right now, though, I mean, my goodness, here's a look at temperatures. And depending on where you are, you can see how these things are trending. I think this is the heat index. Let's go back to temperature. It's 85. This is lower than yesterday in Rogers. It's 84 in Fayetteville. Yesterday, we were in the mid and the upper 90s. That's about 10 degrees cooler. That boundary is running right along I-40. You can see Fort Smith is 96. It's a lot warmer farther south. The rain-cooled air in Russellville, though, 83. And then you get rain-cooled air in Mena. Look what it did. It's down to 74 degrees. Head up the road to Poto, and it's 97. So a good mix out there right where that boundary is draped close to I-40. Now, as far as the heat index goes, I had that clicked on a second ago. The heat index is terrible. It feels like 112 in Fort Smith, 110 in Poto, feels like 95 in Fayetteville, and 92 degrees out there towards Rogers. So that's what's going on as far as the temperatures go. I'll back out here and you can see kind of a bigger picture of what's taking place. You have this high pressure ridge that's here across parts of Texas. And then you have that weak front that's draped in with some drier air moving in behind it. That's a high pressure system spinning clockwise. So it's working to push that down towards the south, but it doesn't look like it's going to be making much forward progress through the next day or so. It actually lifts back to the north, as I alluded to earlier, as a warm front. So this is another look at the showers and storms that are out there. Let's focus on some of these stronger ones at the moment. And it looks as if some of the strong ones are right over Ozark, and some of those showers and storms are running right there along North 3rd Street and East Spring Street. Some heavier rain around East Warner, East Market, East College, really getting that rainfall around West Main Street and West River Street. So you have those storms that are there right when you come over the Ozark Bridge there, over the Arkansas River onto Commercial Street. Some heavy showers and storms in Ozark running up 219 all the way to Interstate 40. Some rainfall out around Sutherland Crossings, and then to the west of that, some showers just east of the Tony community. Very rural area here. We're not getting any streets populate. But if we head westward out towards the Clarksville region, you can see some lightning strikes near Sulphur City. This is along 352 running east and west, and then back to the south of that along County Road 2290 and County Road 2301. Heavy showers and storms are currently underway in that region. So they're spotty. Look, I mean, not everybody's getting rainfall. Most of y'all are going to be dry, but where it is raining, it's very welcome. Looks like this kind of organized a little better here, right around the Ozarks, and really organized really good here. Didn't have that look at it. I'll just show you. Here's the model data for it. The models didn't really pick up on this very well, which is fairly common for some of this stuff that's just kind of popping up and creating an environment of its own. But it does pick up on at least some. You can see it here into central Arkansas. It was a little farther east placed. So that's what's happening now. So let's skip ahead towards this evening. Let's go to sunset first. So this is about 7 o'clock. There's still some spotty showers in the greater Fort Smith area. And then heading into the overnight, this is about 1 in the morning. What I wanted to show you is those spotty showers are still out there. That's because that warm front, it's lifting back to the north. So we're going to have some spotty stuff that's out there during the overnight. It should start to fade after sunrise. This is 6 a.m. This is 7. You can see some spotty areas of rain and cloudy skies to start the day coming up on Monday. Jogging into Monday afternoon, not much change there. I think pop-up showers are going to be a bet for us, but looks like the high pressure ridge really gets established again. This front to the north probably doesn't get into the area until after July 4th, which means temperatures start warming back up as that front moves from the south to the north. Also wanted to let you know about Hurricane Beryl. This thing's a Category 4 storm right now, a major hurricane. It's expected to cruise across the Caribbean, and by Friday, it will have been weakened from a major hurricane back to a hurricane, meaning it's falling down to a Category 3 or less. And that's going to be out there around Cancun on Friday morning, which means it gets into the Gulf after that Saturday and Sunday. We'll see what the steering winds do, but if you have any activities that take you to the Gulf, whether it's the Gulf Coast or maybe a cruise, just keep this in mind. There could be some problems out there in the Gulf with this tropical system moving in. Again, that's going to be affecting the Caribbean all this week, affecting the Gulf of Mexico towards the second week of July, the early part of that week, and scattered showers and storms could even feed some moisture up our direction. So as far as the forecast goes, what I wanted to take away on this one was the overall temperature trend here. Notice how we're back uphill. So this afternoon with the rain cooled air, many of us are going to experience some 80s. That outflow boundary moving into Fort Smith is really going to cool things down. But notice the hottest day is July 4th. That front gets here on Friday. That's going to back temperatures down. The overnight low temperatures don't come down that much. They'll be in the 60s here for the next night or so on the north side of the front, still 70s. But notice how the dew points on July 4th are going to be running in the mid and low 70s. You can tell by those low temperatures. Typically, temperatures at night will fall to the dew point. So we get dew points in the low 70s, and well, lows in the low 70s. You know, the dew point's almost going to match it. So it's very, very moist out there. That doesn't look like it changes, and the heat index looks like it's going to be pretty in fuego to start the week. So there you have it. That's what's happening. Scattered showers and storms. Severe weather risk with all this is low. There's not a risk factor out for us, just general thunderstorms. Could have some gusty winds and locally heavy downpours. That's possible again tonight. It's hot through July 4th, summer. It's early July, I know, but it's about 10 degrees above normal. And then next Friday, right after July 4th, another front moves in. That's going to bring us some showers heading into the weekend, and then the heat ridge builds back in after that. That's what's going on weather-wise. Hope you're having a great Sunday, and I'll see you guys back here next time. See you guys back here in July, wrapping up this last day of June.